A lot of people want to know why a raging liberal like myself would vote for Joe Biden. Well, I'll tell you right now. Number one, he's passed a lot of policy that's good for young people. He's invested the most money ever in climate change. He's invested tons of money in infrastructure. He set up a grant program for states to request money from the federal government for big infrastructure projects. He just recently invested $8.2 billion into high-speed railway for the United States. He executive ordered the first type of gun reform that we've seen in the last 3 decades. Although people are still feeling pain from COVID, a lot of his economic recovery has been really good. We're seeing huge manufacturing booms in places like Ohio because of the CHIPS Act, where we're bringing manufacturing back to the United States. He set up the American Climate Corps, where young people can sign up and get paid by the federal government to go do climate-related projects. He's passed a host of other bills that have to do with our economic recovery and our soft landing, as economists say. You know, we see GDP rising, we see consumer confidence rising. Unemployment is the lowest it's been in 50 years. Wages are outpacing inflation. And while people are still struggling, this is the idea of a soft landing, that we have not seen a major recession. And we've also added 14 million jobs since Joe Biden took office. Donald Trump, on the other hand, who's going to be the Republican nominee, is the guy with 91 felonies who tried to overturn an election and sexually abuses women and is literally currently giving rhetoric from that guy in 1930s and 40s Germany. We've already heard from Trump and his advisors themselves about their plans for when they get in office. Project 2025, which is essentially burning as many fossil fuels as humanly possible as fast as possible. He's currently vetting 50,000 lower level positions for his administration. They're spending millions of dollars vetting for loyalty, nothing else but will you be loyal to Trump? Because all of a sudden, when you have a bunch of people who are really loyal to Trump and he wants to stay in power or take away rights, that becomes a lot scarier. And so I really think we have a lot on the line in this election. And also, when you vote for Democrats, and I think this is overlooked, there's individual people who are seeing major successes. The Biden administration has also executive ordered and gotten rid of a ton of student debt. Individual people are literally walking away with $200,000 in student debt erased. Those personal stories are very important. We've seen places that have voted Democrat down the ballot who have enshrined abortion rights in their constitution. And things like that have effectively changed the lives of thousands of Americans. Even today, as I'm recording this, we saw Joe Biden pardon all federal marijuana charges. These are all things that have huge impacts on people's lives that would be disastrous under a Trump administration. If you have any questions, you can let me know down below. That's what I got.